Now, the other day, Bethesda announced the Season 21 release date, which is June the 3rd. Make sure, friends, make sure that you have everything claimed off of the board that you would like. Your tickets are spent, your dailies are done, your weeklies are done. You have everything done because, as a reminder, things from one season do not go to the other season. And as it stands right now, the only way that you're able to get stuff off of the board in future dates right now is the Atomic Shop and from Mortimer and the dude in, I don't even remember his name in Foundation. Samuel? I think it's Samuel. Correct me in the comments section if I'm wrong, but I think it's Samuel. But as it stands right now, those are the only three. Wait a second, Giuseppe, I forgot about you and the cold shoulder. I forgot about you, buddy, with the Oh, you thought I was going to forget about Giuseppe where he's going to be asking us riddles, didn't you, bud? I'm going to be real. I ain't seen Giuseppe in quite some time. I ain't went over and visited Giuseppe on my ghoul character yet. I'm sorry. I ain't done it. I ain't seen it. I'll change that. I'll go do some expeditions on this new season. I need some stamps on that new ghoul character. That's what I need. But, so they announced the new season date. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, welcome to this channel. If you like the content, make sure to subscribe, like, because as we all know, it does the algorithm thing and it helps it get pushed out to YouTube. But I like to cover news. We do a weekly news section here on this channel talking about what happened last week, what's going on in the future week of Fallout 76. And we showed off the new community calendar that Bethesda just announced with Season 21. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely community calendar. You see, if you missed it, here it is. I mean, it's some nice things in it. I mean, I like Meat Week. Do you like Meat Week? I love Meat Week. Meat Week's so much fun. I'm probably going to be grilling a lot on my smoker and putting out a lot of food videos during that week because I can only imagine, which, by the way, there's 2 cooking videos coming out next week. One around the fishing update and potentially one around the Dune Awakening. I've got to do that this weekend. I'm making beef jerky. I made fish for the fishing update, but I'm making beef jerky for Dune Awakening. But you see, we have June, we have July. Surely there's got to be more. Don't call me Shirley. Yes, there's gotta be more. There's something missing, something planned. I don't know the plan yet. I haven't been informed what the plan is yet, but something big, I believe, is coming. You see, back in QuakeCon 2024, Bethesda talked about how the system for building was not intended to have as many items as it does right now that you can get for crafting, for like the camp building and stuff like that, whether it be Atomic Shop, things you earn in game, scoreboards, or whatever. It wasn't intended to have the number of items in there. It was designed for this set number of items, and we are now this many items. Sorry, 16 inches. But like, it's one of those things that could we see a revamp? That was talked about at QuakeCon, which is a month or two away, July, end of July, roughly, end of July. So it's almost a year from that moment. And on the community calendar, they talked about soon. We'll tell you what's coming in August and September. And as we know, just like in previous scoreboards, the next season kind of has a theme that we can guesstimate what it's going to be because it's on the community calendar. But if they have something planned, maybe it's not building. Maybe we don't get an increase to building budget. Maybe we don't get a better UI for building, which, by the way, we really do. Also, I have a video coming up where I have to ask the question, what happened to mobile camps? I'll ask that question in the video, but you gotta wonder if it's not a camp building UI change mixed with some story or something like that. Could it just be something that they don't want to show us yet because they know they have the fishing update coming out? So it's look at this hand and don't pay attention to this hand. Don't don't look at what this hand is doing. Pay attention to fishing, because we want you to catch those axolotls. We want you to catch those legend creatures, which, by the way, we'll be putting out our fishing video very, very soon in the next couple of days. But y'all, I almost have this strange feeling. And I don't like making like a filler video or like a video that has no substance. And that's kind of what this one is. But there's a feeling that I have. And it's one of those things that I just want to put this out there. We really haven't had a huge story in a long time. We haven't had like Brotherhood of Steel, Wastelanders. We just had the Ghoul update, which introduced the Ghoul playable character with a small Ghoul faction. We had the Responders come back into the White Spring Mall. We haven't seen what management is, even though we pretty much know that's the Enclave. Could we be seeing a new story? Because John Rush and the team in the last Q&A session that Bethesda had, just like they're having, like I said earlier, tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, on their official Bethesda Discord, they did mention that the Ghoul is a base building bit for story. Everything's connected. So I have to wonder, and I can't be the only one who's wondering this, right? Is there something big coming for Season 22? I mean, we already know the Fallout TV show Season 2 has finished wrapping. I just installed Tale of Two Wastelands, by the way. I'm going to be beating New Vegas again for the first time in over a decade. With that, and probably even do Fallout 3, but I'm going to be doing that before the Season 2 episode. But I have to wonder, there's going to be some hype. We're going to be getting close on that September bit to Fallout Day, something that Bethesda has really finally started to like acknowledge and hang out with like fans and stuff like that. Like this previous year, Fallout for Hope and Bethesda came together to show off some wonderful like camps and stuff like that people made. We got to make a float, like a parade. It was just, there was so much community engagement around that, and I love that Bethesda is doing that. It makes me wonder, are we going to have a big story push? Because when all the players came from the TV show the first time, one thing I heard a lot, and it's one thing I'm hearing constantly right now, and it's another video idea that I have, but there's so many new people coming to Appalachia that are running out of things to do, and they're dropping the game. I mean, on Fallout 76 on Steam, we got 70, 80 something thousand concurrent players. TV show, every Fallout game was jumping. Now look at it. Fallout 76 is back, at least at the tail end, where it's around 8 to 12,000 players. It's back to normal. It's back to pre-Fallout TV show numbers. And that's only on PC, which, by the way, I don't know if you know this, PC is the lowest common denominator as far as players. Like, PC is the smallest. I think, honestly, I think it's PlayStation that is the largest player base. I don't know, like, nobody shares numbers, but I know it ain't PC. I know it ain't PC. So, I mean, it's toss up between Xbox and PlayStation. But I think Bethesda, the team that's working on Fallout 76, really needs to give players something. Season 22 or like right there into Season 23. I could see it being Season 23. Maybe Season 22 is kind of a buffer. Though I wouldn't see Season 22 being a buffer because we're getting fishing. And fishing and the Ghoul, like, let's be real. The Ghoul to me is so much fun. I enjoy it. You can be overpowered. It's not for everybody. There's a lot of hoopla about having to pay to go back, but Bethesda can't be bothered because you're indecisive. I'm sorry to say this. You should have just made a new character like I did and like many other players did, because there's going to be something in the future. There has to be. That is going to make you want to be a Ghoul. It seems that way to me. But I really look at the Ghoul update as kind of a buffer. Like, let's buffer something out. Let's extend the runway a little bit longer to work on something bigger. And fishing, let's add in fishing. That's something that I have wanted in Fallout 76 for quite some time. I'm very excited for that, by the way. But it seems like to me, I put 30 hours into it in the PTS, and I'm still enjoying it. Like, back before the PTS got removed, I was still enjoying it. And I'm excited for it after putting 30 hours into it. I'm excited for it in the public server. But I still think it's a buffer update. I still think it's put in because I don't think anybody, I swear, I don't think anybody, I would put money on it. Nobody expected the Fallout TV show to do what it did. I don't think anybody, I think the majority of us Fallout fans, like the OG folks or anything like that, is like, it could be good. It could be bad. This could, and I know somebody's going to say, like the Mario movie from the 90s. I like the Mario movie. I like the dancing elevator scene. It's where I got my moves, dog. You see? Look at it. This is me in middle school. What's up? Hey, what's up? Yep. All right, actually, let's be real. Come on, Scotty. Give your father a hug. Hug. Scott, I have a whole bag of Zip It with your name on it. Zip it. Okay, there. What? I know that wouldn't have been Dr. Evil Canadian. Right. That's why I love that cat that we have. I named mine Mr. Bigglesworth. I did, okay? I'm a huge Mike Myers fan. Don't care. But yeah, I look at the Ghoul update, and I look at the fishing update, and I'm just like, buffer. What's the next thing? What is the next thing? And I think it's going to be Season 22 or Season 23. Honestly, let's be real. 22 might be a buffer. Okay, I'll tell you this. Okay, thought process. If you're still with me. Season 20, Ghoul, buffer. Season 21, fishing. Season 22, camp improvement. Season 23, huge story drop. Just a few weeks or a month after Season 2. Can you tell I don't script any of my videos? Because I didn't even think about that. I was cutting grass earlier. I didn't even think about that. Because, like, something I don't... Let me know. Okay, I know it's a double-edged sword. But hear me out. What if we got 3 buffer updates in a row, but Bethesda fixed a lot of bug issues? Like, a lot of them. Like, no more getting stuck in power armor if you're running under 120 frames a second. What if? What if we did not have story content until Season 23, but a lot of bugs were fixed? Would you be happy with that? I would. What if camp upgrades? What if we got a stash increase in 22, camp budget increase in 22, and we got all this because of the fact that they fixed a lot of bugs? Like, I know it's a double-edged sword. There'll be people who complain regardless because it's Bethesda. Bethesda could find the cure for cancer and give it away for free, and somebody would complain. It's just the way it is. Some things will never be the same. But as long as we don't go chasing waterfalls or anything like that, I mean, we'll be perfectly fine. But I think that's something Bethesda should think about. I really do. But I do believe something big is coming. Whether it be this update, which would be smart too. Okay, here's the double-edged sword of that. Season 21, buffer, fishing. Season 20, buffer, Ghoul. Season 23, huge story drop. 2 months before the TV show. That means then after the month of the TV show, you come right back in, dive right over top with another huge story. You see the double-edged sword, right? You see the double-edged sword because you're like, oh, bugs fixed, hell yeah. Now you're sitting there with me going, more story, hell yeah. See, this is what happens. But I'm going to leave you with that. But I just want you to know where my brain is for all of this. Like, seriously, y'all, thank you so much for taking time to check this video out. Thank you so much to the channel members for the continued support. Y'all have a great and wonderful day out there in the wasteland. Peace. Love ya.